You're watching KPVI News at 10 Weekend. News that works for you.
Okay, those winds have died down somewhat. We had gusts 50, 55 miles per hour today. The National Weather Service has expired that wind advisory that was in effect. And so things have definitely calmed down a little bit. Let's take a look at your storm tracker. Pretty calm in through much of eastern Idaho. Not seeing much shower activity. That's to the north of us because we had some high pressure move in from Nevada. That's pushed this storm up above us into the northern part of Idaho in through Montana. You can see the bulk of that with lots of rain, some heavy rain, and some rain snow mixed, and a little bit of snow as well. That's pushing on into the eastern side of the state. As we zoom out a little bit, you can see we still have a little bit of inclement weather moving in off the coast, pushing in through Seattle, part of south central portion of Washington. That's expected to dissipate. It's going to miss us because we had been talking about a little bit of rain and snow next week. Thanks to this high pressure, it will remain in place in through southern Idaho, and so that's going to keep all that moisture to the north of us, giving us, kind of below average temperatures, but no snow in the 7-day forecast. We'll check that in just a minute. Future tracker for tomorrow morning. You can see we are going to get some of the clouds as a little bit of that high pressure breaks down just a bit, and you can see these clouds moving in. Slight chance, very slight chance of some rain and snow in through Du Bois, but it's just right now it's a little bit too early to tell. As we take a look through much of tomorrow, we'll definitely see cloud activity in through much of the region. So for tonight, overnight, partly cloudy skies. Our overnight lows just hovering either right at or a little bit above that freezing mark. As you can see, Pocatello mid-30s, same with Blackfoot, American Falls. Idaho Falls just 1 degree above the freezing mark. Freezing temperatures tonight for Rexburg and St. Anthony. Overnight tonight, expect some partly cloudy skies into the highlands and western Wyoming. Jackson, you'll be below the freezing mark. Same for Afton. Yellowstone dipping down into the upper teens tonight. Island Park 24, Driggs 28, and Soda Springs at 31. Now as we take a look into the central mountains, Salmon, Chalice, Mackay, we expect right at or below that freezing mark. Stanley, you're going to get a little chilly tonight. It's going to be 19 degrees, but not too bad because we will warm above that freezing mark tomorrow, but not by much, as we expect partly cloudy skies in through that part of Salmon. Chalice, Stanley will be into the 40s and 50s. Through the highlands of western Wyoming, still cloudy conditions. Daytime highs expected to reach the 40-degree mark. Afton just a little bit warmer at 43 degrees. Soda Springs, a high of 44 tomorrow. Then into the Snake River Plain, cloudy skies as well. We're hit that half-century mark in through Pocatello, American Falls. Idaho Falls, Rexburg, about 49 degrees. St. Anthony, a high of 47 tomorrow. Now, as we take a look at that 7-day forecast, as we mentioned, look at that. Not too bad. We expect cloudy conditions. Some days will have more clouds than others, but our daytime highs will be in the 50s. But look at those overnight lows. Don't start planting the tomatoes yet. We are not out of the woods. Overnight lows in the 20s and into the, finally we'll get above the freezing mark for those lows by Wednesday night into Thursday. But look, next weekend, not too bad. Cloudy skies getting back up into the 70s because we can't get those 70s here fast enough. Idaho Falls, also cloudy conditions through the week with our daytime highs in the 50s, eventually hitting that 70-degree mark on Friday. But those overnight lows, look at that, 25 tomorrow night, 20s for much of the week next week. Rexburg looking for cloudy conditions, highs in the 50s, getting into the 60s by the later part of the week, lows in the 20s and 30s. Teton area, Jackson, Afton, Driggs, cloudy conditions. There is a very slight chance of some rain moving into the forecast a week from today. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's concentrate on those beautiful temperatures on Thursday and Friday with the overnight lows in the 20s. Central Mountains looking for cloudy conditions as well, highs in the 50s, 60s by the later part of the week with the overnight lows in the upper 20s, getting into the 30s, maybe even the 40s for the low by next weekend.
Ooh.